Hello my friends. For today's video, I'm sitting right here in front of my baking cabinet where I keep all of the stuff that I need for baking because I just need to do a quick tiny tidy in this space, and I'm also going to get in my spice drawer because I like to decant and refill everything that needs to be refilled while I'm cleaning out spaces like this. And since this is a tiny tidy, this will be a part of the Tiny Tidy Tuesday playlist. So if you've been around for a while, you know what Tiny Tidy Tuesday is, but if not, my sweet friend Sunday Dawn, who is back from hiatus, makes a playlist each week with several creators who choose to share tiny tidies, just encouraging you or inspiring you to just tackle a small space in your home today. So I will be sure to link Sunday Dawn's channel, The Helpful Home, and the playlist down in my description box below. But let's get to cleaning up this baking cabinet and my spice drawer. One thing that I wanted to share in this video, since I'm doing a lot of decanting, is that I actually really enjoy decanting food into jars and bins. I also personally find it a lot more easy and efficient to cook and bake when everything is decanted, but I will say I do recognize that this isn't for everyone. This isn't a sustainable system for everyone, but I actually really enjoy this process. I don't know, I just find it very relaxing. Also, over the years, people have asked me on my channel how I know when things expire, and my basic answer is I don't necessarily know. However, I do cook and bake a lot from scratch, and we honestly go through these items fairly quickly. Definitely our spices. My daughter and I both love cooking, and we use a lot of spices when cooking. So I don't ever really worry about the expiration date. And I do tend to buy bigger spices. Like you'll see a lot of the spices are from Costco or larger size. So I'm able to see the expiration date on the bottle while it's still in the container because I can't dump it all in the jar at the same time. However, with that said, I will say if you are someone who wants to decant your food, but you don't think you'll use it up within the expiration date, you could always put a little label on the bottom of the jar with the expiration date. You could just even use a piece of washi tape or a piece of painter's tape. It doesn't have to be anything fancy since it's on the bottom of the jar and you won't really see it. So that is an idea if you're concerned about the expiration date. But I honestly just have never been concerned about that because I feel like we go through this food fairly quickly. And here I accidentally filled this a little bit too full, so I did have to take some of it out so that the old product would fit on top. So I don't know if you noticed that, but what I do when I'm refilling something, I like to put the old product in another dish so that the newer product can be on the bottom, and then I can just put the older product on top afterwards. Cleaning off all of these spice jars is definitely a tedious process, but it is much needed. Y'all, I have a confession. I am such a messy cook. It's kind of funny just because I am such a neat freak in general. I like to keep things nice and neat and clean, but when I'm cooking, sometimes it's just there's stuff everywhere and there's food particles flying, and my daughter has inherited this from me. Arguably, she's even worse than me, I will say. So we are both very messy cooks, and so yeah, these jars need to be cleaned every once in a while. Let me know down in the comments, are you a messy cook, or are you one of those cooks that clean up after yourself as you go? I do kind of try to do that, but for the most part, I guess I'm just in the moment. And like I said, there's just food flying everywhere, but let me know what type of cook you are. Here, I did want to put away all of the spice jars that were ready to go. I had some that needed to be refilled, but the ones I was putting away here were the ones that didn't need to be refilled at this point.
Go on.
Y'all, you know what I'm so sad about? One day when I was refilling one of these little jars, I guess I was too aggressive when I was like tapping it on the side to get it to come out, and the jar broke. So this is the problem with buying sets, is that you can't really replace it. So I don't remember which jar it was. It was like one of my regularly used spices. So I certainly wasn't going to get rid of that jar. So I decided to get rid of the marjoram. And then I was telling my daughter the story, and she's like, I use that for some recipes. And then after discussing it with her, we decided and realized that Italian seasoning is basically a blend of seasonings, which I guess I always knew that. And typically I do not keep blends on hand, like pumpkin pie spice or garam marsala, or however you pronounce that, because basically those like niche spices are a blend of spices that I already have on hand. So there's no need to get this blend when I can just keep all of them on hand. So anyway, once my Italian seasoning is gone, I'm gonna go back to marjoram. But I'm so sad because even though I don't really need Italian seasoning, now the drawer is uneven and the jars slide more than they used to. So it's really disappointing, but anyway, just had to share that story with you. Ah, no! Oh my gosh. Okay, I got a little out of control there today. Y'all, oh my goodness, this process is just messy too. So case in point, me being very messy in the kitchen, it comes with the territory. I do my best not to make a huge mess like this, but I tend to make a mess every singular time I'm decanting my spices. I do want to take a moment in this video to thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with me to watch this video. I always appreciate everyone who watches my videos, and for those of you also who comment and like my videos, I truly do appreciate it. And if you are new here, I hope that you might consider subscribing to my channel. Currently, I am posting 3 times a week on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Every Sunday, I like to post a Sunday reset. And then on Tuesdays, it's kind of random. Sometimes I do these tiny, tidy Tuesdays. Sometimes I post other things or collaborations. And then on Thursdays, I always do a Thoughtful Thursday, which is just me sharing some motivation or inspiration with you in the video, and then in the voiceover sharing my thoughts on a topic, just things that I've been thinking about recently that I wanted to share with you. So if any of this sounds interesting, I hope that you might hit that subscribe button and join my YouTube community. So friends, I wanted to get your input about something that I'm kind of switching over in my videos more recently. I've been leaving a lot more of the natural sounds in and not always having music and just allowing you to listen to the ASMR. Let me know your thoughts on this. Now that I've been doing the Clean for Freeze or the Decluttering with Friends series, I know that I'm attracting an audience from that Clean for Free community, and I know that they prefer just the natural sounds instead of the music. So I just want to get your input. Let me know if you like the natural sounds, if you like the natural sounds with the music. Listen, friends, I gotta tell you, sounds are the most difficult thing to edit. To get the voice, the music, the natural sounds all to be kind of on the same decibel is very challenging. I do my best so that they all kind of sound equal, so you don't have to be turning up and down your sound. But please let me know, what is your preference? Do you like the music? Do you like the natural sounds? Do you like them both? I would love to hear from you. And we are wrapping up this video, so I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that it gave you some motivation to get a small space in your home clean today. Please don't forget to check out that Tiny Tidy Tuesday playlist. And as always, I really appreciate you watching my videos all the way until the end, and I will see you next time. Bye.